Dear Ghanaian farmer, farming in Ghana, Eco program your acre 2026. Rotate smart, sell wise, and harvest legacy. Join the movement and let's give a kick to how to profit from our farms. Ebusiafo, yamamu nyina akwa aba. Ene day. Yeah, busua yeah from how to build a system, how to farm smart, how to save, and everything. Inventory from one fruit to control a whole nation. And Mumian program our farm for 2026. Problem is the world is running fast. As an AI modern world, it's running fast. And yentimi traffic. Why the world is running fast? Because traffic ubekechi. And I said, why am they still on so old systems also no ebe more obsolete. That's why there is a need say ye be keep on na ye TSOS. Because ye yusu ye knowledge na ye beto ye no. And ye de update aka ho. Said ebe ye farming system ebe so sustainable. Na ye time feed Ghana. So if you are here and you want to build a system, a legacy there, Mr. Share link in this year. Let us afra for no more mekan ho. Wo ababa beti we chire so no ye mo akwa subscribe my YouTube channel and like video no. To safra for se omomra no me join step by step, process by process, we are building a system the year to come, a bit me I profitable am I in a whole Ghana. Let me tell you one thing. President Joe Mahama, Deputy Agric Minister John Dumero, any other Minister of Agriculture say any propaganda some show mu programs here or mu kasafa ho recently na I can say omu timi kipu their words here from 2 years to come before they end their office time Ghana agriculture system, how to farm in Ghana. Farming in Ghana will be a sustainable way. And ebeboa ama yes so will be biela as a farmer. One day, bio. Until the world is running fast with AI, we can permit ourselves to farm with our obsolete knowledge na yebeto obsoleted, we need to update it. Mama yenko. So many times, and yaka say, ye hear land kesiye, intende me share that I'm see there be yen 1 acre pepe. Say the be ya will be excuse me be ebeko form. Inti say o hana fe na wawuti enso so abacho ma me comment section ase na me hu King Babson na me nhyira senior Vivi me ti on catch SL me chapa Boscomet, I salute you. Ebusiafo a mo ka kire misre mo mma me comment section ase na ye hu se baby amoso mo tie ye free se de be ya si obi ahia na no obi hia bibi free US city ni baako country ni baako na nipa wo enti misre so ma me hu baby awo na baby o tie free na ebeboa me amade bia nso obi hia information e wo area mu a me so metimi di ama ye community na grow ama na kama said she kind your acre and ye day ye bibia was so any day. Ma me abra akwaba, I mean shroud. and then they prepare all solar energy ni mai na ye bie farmhouse na etim de obeni ye da ase nyame nhira wo Texas nso so efo na de aba no pani na ateka no ebusuafo se de misika no me rani ni usuna me hwe me ye research na me am feel say atinka e wo home agriculture se first no nanka agriculture Ghana agriculture is like dumuso but say no light na so a e mo ni bio meaning said there is a light at the end of the tunnel no nti misra mo mayeme ni mre na yesua building system ya iyeye na nyame ya adom a wo de ka wo knowledge na wo na nkunimdi ya wo dia nkunimdi ya wo dia ti yenko the next ayaye why program your farm is no longer guesswork said ye na yenyina yini wono na madin kan ahyase aka no kane no na yen maamemo yen nananom said no musiyefo no na ye perfect if we say na the type of crops on edua no necessary for as sustainable and I say for the family nko okay but enei no so wo pese wo ye farmer na wo kokodo 3 acres ni na aka so wo ye for only the farm or your family there e come ene ebede wo if we say the wo dua no nko an enye enough wo de behwe wo no abusua kan na 1 acre of cocoa create me hwe abusua enei enti say bio ena 2026 year nso ye bekom nso so no said the government am ya so ate no medin ebi kra na obi atibi government di mra abase se na aduane kra na edua na afi hwe eduru ba bi this year na nkofo mo last year harvest and more rice any maize egudem because omunya atofo I don't want to blame no obia because se went me anton de wo ye na sanso so na wo so ntimi nye dey one systems no ntin obia wo nye government nko NMB the system no even farmers so no you can build your own system not to say railway no railway track no so wunya sisua eno aso oko nobody can stop you nti the mention say Mr. Mwanda moma yemfa sanchechiri ye chirichiri enye taking serious as a blueprint because odi can farm no na ebebo papa market and survey and made chance here if we said last week ye kasafa how to sell no na and then be say ye chance na mpa next year 2026 na as a aspirant opese wo share farm na say wo mu dadade a wo be chance from where you are but as an aspirant ya pese wo farm mu Ghana no the first thing me pese wo share say your market survey ko o market no baby awo but only an baby out ko ho market no eni ma me fo ni dwomfo ni nkodi nkomo busa omo eniema ekoso no baye na eba market na empro no nkofo oto ne hwe welie mu aduane a omo ta di ni pa because let me tell you one thing se ekomo di obi na wo di atade ekokoma no so wonto a obeto me bachoma me ho comment na se se wabeto me ne kom de me pa me aduane e meto adi but aduane ni ho na wo di atade force bre me se mento a meto mento until say my satisfied e wo me yemu ansa saa na se no se ye pese ye fu a moma ye hwe die ye bebia ye boro no na ye woso no anase in the nearby town na eben no eniema omu hia na nye dey ye ntoma wo mo ne beboye eno na me pese ye ne de ye hyase no ye wo so many platform bit say ukọ MTN na ye mu bi use MTN number but ye mfa ya adwene maso MTN e wo platform bi ye friend grow for me say upa na sa wo de wo mpese wo yo bia wo de wo mpe watimi wakame ene obresem na wo de usika hye grow for me di enmu na no choose the type of crops now open up. Utia ebi 500 Ghana, ebi 10 Ghana. Sorry, 500 Ghana, ebi 2,000 Ghana, ebi 2,000 Ghana. It depends on the type of crops I open. It depends on the types of farm I open. Now, MTN app on sona grow for me on uchu su the open now do sika shimwa. At the end of the season, you know, omo the starting point and the ending point and the profit ya obenya usually grow for me pass it through it is 5 to 7 to 10%. Inti se pe burden pe se afe na say ya, you can choose grow for me. That's the one of the platform I met me account for amount. Na uye teacher na unni baby unni land near the idea we one. The other platforms so the better na ya kwenim because your agro center so and your eso so dey. But grow for me there. And na ye common one na obi a o MTN number bia no we hu da but na adwene ma so. Enti there be person be chere say government say schools are forced to buy the local product, rice, grains, you know. Enti nyampa next year, hopeful say your market, you know, about this product, you know, ye can maize, rice, and soybeans, you know, a better different way compared to this year, day. Compared to this year, day, you no. Enti senior medase. Mr. Wada. Moma yehwe ye market no na yehwe die hia wo ye area mo na ye no the basa na ye wo more way to go. Ye more way to go so betima ton ye niema sense ye niema beka there. From ye wie die econo me pese ye call land acquisition. Land acquisition so man me ye program way for obi a we aspirant titiro. But obi a wunya aspirant and you already who land that other say well easy and answer water. Into as aspirant a farmer no wako obeko chief ho and answer would be jija and answer okotonaton and answer oko your site ba could be a year finidi oko ho a ubetimi ahwe land to lease and answer farm land to acquire ucha now you're diligent because diligent Uganda can't only it's come to a buying land Uganda and I say yeah deal diligent in the soil. By the way, Ashanti region, your brother Bako or Mama Yahweh say 50 acres of land. I would move 25 Emma lease. Yeah, or the move 25 and us, yeah, I think so. By the way, numbers of acres in here or the Malis for a 25 years. 25 years in Surina also original there. And to make sure so we interested in Ashanti region, no mamehu na ye no ya contacting na ye need income. And also your own diligence and also the media my quality information no media ba the also so here no offer na why your diligence na why that's it. I hope also be a wo buti sabribian why like na wa share ko no so link no so subscribe send any person dey be share so subscribe no eboa ma message no eko chire that's it. Enti wonyanya wo land na wie no what you want to do no because ara so beto and so be rent. Bear in mind so wo rent land na ye leasing na yes na ye o rent no because let me say what you know 1 year lease ya wontimi nkodua koko wo so ma ne yie se wo je no 1 year lease ya wontimi nkodua boode eye plantain ema no yie yes na wo ebeko gensia because ewie na say a land run age na sase na wontimi harvest ya wo ye dey so after market survey, you know, what you see or the type of product or the crops or the livestock are where they open. That's why before so you choose the crops, you know, you have to consider the type of soil and so where they here. uwo land na won saka no also consider that type of soil no hwenie pa any the access of water because so many times na ye dey ye ato the rainfall pattern ye bedru ho but se wo pese wo crops bi te say maize ya so wo pese wo crops bi te say beans ya wo se wo hwenie na so wo bi te say cassava farming there that is another different of story. That's why we need to farm smart. Yeah, your own program so where they Mukafra. Me pacho se die me chire mu no wonte ase a musamot ente ase ne ba mo ma me hu na mentimi ye nkɔ enem. Me pacho comment section as me me hu se die ka no ente ase wo mu ya o ma me hu. Enti ye die e kon se 1 acre ene ye adwuma. Se the 1 acre ne ye adwuma de a me pese me hu se wako crops and also wako livestock ma choose the me here and bear in mind say wako crops na also hwe as a breed even livestock can also hwe breed in here because the type of breed the anase seed na obefa no and e be kire you harvest ya obenya and e be kire say why you bregu anase why you bregu. Let me tell you what do you kube na after 5 years 6 years after kube no intime nso ubekwa kuhwe mu na kube ni ye kube bema enso just a flower keke crazy ebe how e ba chame boy so ko resource a bibi te say CSI R Ghana centers no okoho a na okoka chem say uye new farmer o pese udua say tie ni say seed be na be hia land type say na wo okokra na pa to type of soil ni bi never go back never ko kire wo mo there's no harm what to hakakra 1 acre no what chemu for what one side don't watch a chilling in nyina different because ebetima ba say 1 acre land no every acre every size biano a different type of soil or say baby a bensuo no ebe kwakọ ye clay kakra baby ye out of mensuo no ebe kwakọ ye be loamy soil and say sandy soil and say enti uye sa uye utu land kakra soil kakra de kokyere wo mo a omo betimi advice you the type of seeds ya ebe boa. At the same time say livestock so na ukomu a na ukonya land ya eben water aye madi area anasa chichemu a enye ho na ukokọ yen mponche wafeli from the starting point na wafeli and the type of soil the type of land will determine the breed near that when you wie no afei na wo betra ase na was steady and until means that this type maybe choose me say diligence, technique and inventory. Why is it so important this thing? Because diligence and technique ebeboa what say ade na me kwakoye no se me koye kubia sika dodo say ana mehinya to do 1 acre. Me a meti ho no me be me land na me ankasa betimi adom ade ana say eduru ba bia bibi te say seeds how many 1 acre mame for kube de 1 acre about 80 seeds nti uhia 80 coconut seedlings and for 1 acre nti say 80 coconut seedlings for 1 acre na se media 80 seed coconut seedlings say one seedling bia cost me 10 Ghana. That means say 80 seedlings 10 times 8 anyway na my their time say we are na makwakohwe say transportation let me say approximately omobeje me be 50 Ghana from Akumadan to from central region to Akumadan and I say bibisa na why they na what they are here na wo hunu na for wahwe menkwa betimi apprenti seedlings in due time before saying sure no rainy season better. No affair into you when you know ubetime approximately of the cost of your setting or farm setting, you know. Inti ba say na enti say enkoye bibi te say de ye can bibi te say omo si dan na omo ntimi nwie na aka mfimfini no uncompleted building na abusu Ghana no normally sa na sitie say okosi dan na say dan no wantimi anya wo approximately cost of na wo hye na wo fiti prekopa na kosi abrosan meanwhile so 2000 Ghana a month ya sa na beye nti sa so na farms so sitie why your diligence why your technical then you need a know-how about the ukopeso udiano. If we say, let me tell you one thing. Say upeso udia banchi as a cassava. In the olden days, the we used to plant the cassava no. Now uchicha the tintini baby say sana ni chicha no. Intina ne nini doso bebrebe. Eneno as a technical and modern way of planting the cassava no. I was say minim se muhu minsa ne say ya kitwa bi say na banche no ne stake no cassava stake no I was say near 2 eyes and I say 2 nani no baby e be fifi no uhwe banche dua kwa cassava sticks na ye woni nua no ho ne nani ne wo ho sa ade na bobo ho ene ne nani ne fifi no enti no I was so utiminya ebia no wanya kura no 1 to 2 and also try no sizes se mutwetwe a no aye no one pe se mu ntwetwe ne ben so de no aye ntu enti ba say na the important thing na wunya free sa ade we say wo di chef for na ni fifi no ahoden na the first tap root na e call from no e twe ayi na ingredient ayi na nutrient ni ba ayi nem na e be man germinate for the ayi na for yen can say leaves na en lusu energy en lusu nutrient no e straight to the point na e was a fefero but it's a wukan tintin said the first na in the olden days ni twa na tintin na ultimate de bo na mponche na okay e ba sa na ansa na ebedu ba bia was a fifie no na ache entide bia na ntimi fifi ntem and to make sure of this thing and one of the techniques here we here based of the types of crops away there opesa away there oko na based on the ABR livestock opesa away there oh yeah. Let me tell you one thing. Opesa oko rabbit farm siniako ede ebeba ababeto jese by the way ye oko SOS Facebook page na ye postu ade bia siniako ye now the why you need to go to a rabbit farm na the importance ni woman na then you see say ye di book identity ho no nipa be 29 day I show thumbs up. That means say the list now a importance of going to rabbit farm in city no who we say now when your full technical idea e wo the way there from here to here no ubenya a free farm na we there o shase no enti men kan chem say o call cattle farm who expect say every year bia no be double cattle no in the short period no what shall see me na 2 years to come no wanya better there be because cattle wawo baako maximum so 3 a year okay enti yanko inventory no after your diligence technical no everything na involve the cost no bibia no make sure say obey obetwere enti se ka bibi say breeze na okoto ne mponche na akoto ya watwere omo bo so omo to ahodo miensa obi abo se banchidua na cassava sticks ya watwere se eye maize na akoto ya watwere every one bag of maize bia medua bia no ekosome 500 200 transportation anyway na wodi ni nyina de ego enti ba say na why technical in enti e ma wotimi nya budget no in mind wabroswa eye kakra bi land preparation. Mr. Mother, you take this point here. Only this point here a deep dive. Because in the olden days, now you train February and san ayede yado ye land. Ye do ya na ewia na boso na March mo no ne ahye. Ye hye wi na ya pam. Ye pam wi na ede na afi yakokudua. As this modern word na your AI modern word, please, type of land preparation, before the end of this year, as a farmer, also prepare your land, before the end of this year. But I mean, give you opportunity in advantage here. So prepare your land before end of this year now. You have opportunity say or say farm workers unya because obi anywhere where they wo dwuma is abre because harvesting be any hobio from ending of November ekono you see December mu na harvesting be any hobio normally harvesting brotwa ne bibia no so abafom enti obi a woye odi pa na na say bad no ukọ uhuna anaso odo no oye free eba sabre so a ase Christmas ibanenti no ohia sika enti say no ukọ ne nchen na ka chen say asomasi a half mile 1 acre land ya me wase me prepare bo amene me yendo obeboa wo early ubetimi ne nso so akọ sika no ne tu ankra no ubetimi ayese se oje se March oje 100 ya December sense ohia sika no obetimi ajo be 85 because already wato dame woni adwuma. Enti advantage wo mu no e ba kono no. Another advantage ni say we prepare we land ending of November December na wonhye wonfaja bia nka no wobejai ama enwura no apro. Enti January besi February beba na kakra bi na efifi wase normal ya na ye champon ene se seremu soso dia seremu no ebi sa peja but eduru ho na wo akrasa se famo na kra no wobetimi ane na mu atwitwatwa ba bia ye dey afu no say too much soso dia wobetimi apɛ obi amana boa okekra bi the employer no enti tama ensuo nhase ento no na enwura na wodogu so no na first na ka ye enwura bebrebe ane emo ye ha udu na tia so pe na tetofom. This thing will make you money if you say fertilizer na kwa programming to apply already wonya mulching ewo mu dada already duwe na be manure ama land at the same time wodogu asase ne so a save inka say hu the water water retain na land in mo save because area na above for all December January antimi anka land na ankasa because na waske din shade din eba asa na area na monti da bia na eformo ye afọ kakra eba say ya wo your preparation wo wani mu nti wo dua bibia na wo dua ne ntem. Okay, mama yento aso plantation so yade bia according to the wo pese wo ye eho plantation so na wo so ye se media maize a mo abo ni maize se de ho se ho nsem sitie kan na ka maize dia nye ejesei woduru match no na wo de maize ahyehyɛ fom na wo kɔ wa bia no ene ye ntesa wo ye ka so wo irrigation a wo de different thing. Enti se wo to me prepare wo land in November December na the insurance se to na wo de ekọ eni kra unti unpredictable mami nka se I think say Facebook page ni YouTube channel so na WhatsApp mapostu ade bi enne me hu ye it was the you can say COVID time and na baby ametie no as a city no na snow nto bio enne snow si toye no nurse obi expect sa snow no enti be man se wona ise no wahu se Ghana first na kensuo to match ise nsuo to match bio after the next year isi mu no nsuo ahase se to 1 atoto aso 2 3 4 5 na so we land if are ready obede na ede na be obedua de also ready udua ntentem but so we land nye ready because we say nsuo to no rain part ne ko April a wakachi enti based on the wo use opesa wo ye no eno na momo ye hwe na ye den ye prepare ye ho crops on so no livestock on so the same thing livestock no say ye omo abi the same ponche say opese wo ye ponche a ye ncha say December wo sha say December then you are starting like I said you camping a mountain because December go to no ready no board in dada now wo de o farm na sha say December afi na akokoto mponche akoye stock no December no sa ponche no normally March ana say February no obeto ba ku 200 ya odiko December no obeto 1000 emwa enti mo man hwe sa de medelenki no so etum na Mr. So bi amra no mekere na adwene obi a wo so nugget bi a obi a say de jedo di ba no wo so wadwen kire ani wonim de bia na obi a na ehia your voice matter and your presence is absolutely good for us and until Mr. say only IKEA Mr. say like video no un share neto safra foforo step by step process by process no we are moving and every day bia no we move one step at a time inti and American say subscribe na join the family no okay yeko bias update ashase no make I say yeko market survey no na bias so ye dey eka ho because woni omo akodi enkomo and the moment na wadua ono ba ye no then wako farm possibility na ba bia omo kire say omo hoyi bi no moton wo di banko ade ombeton akwa ka say okay boka say November December me be ni mo be di nkomo no medua me maburo no medua me maize medua me cassava ma chef me mponche na si me goat farm no any other day enti but this time no if God permit me metimi anya say amamo na waje one more update no mo so age atom enti by the time goes on no every month bi akora na no sa kwakosra wo mo choba no sheda kwakodidi ho titiri wo ye wo no livestock no anase crops no wo pese otoma choba afo no omom ye duane no sheda na ye ne client nso se wo tiben nko a me ka se kodidi ho every day but se wo ton koko ana wo pese wo ton wo bro mana 2 times a week die koko no miro ho the more na wo koko won ho no the more na wo ye de na wo gina wo na wo ni din komo nti wo ni din komo sa na by the time goes on what's set a network and that network will give you advantage compared to obia nipa kokura no nim no person oton in eburo ma no because when him say oton oburo no kra na wo sa beba na nchen aba beto koko no okay enti ye ko bias update no omo no yema na omo so ton no yesu hia bi ye nton free omo then we set a relationship where the best marketing strategy no any relationship also until I can say SOS no imoma yenye dey yen patronize you every day. That's why the SOS market day life aba every Tuesday in exclusive our Facebook page. Dia woton o farm ngodwuma o bibia even senye farm kra na as entrepreneur no dia wo ye no brana bebo ho de euro SOS market day life every Tuesday 8:30 Ghana PM. Na yentimi nye de emwa na so niema wo ye no ento nkoso onya enya mpuntu farms mechia senior my boss mechia pa na minshira enti yenko na yemfa nwie na isinia o se so emra na onso so mfa ne de emra. Nti da by the time na make say ukọ ne nche ukọ buyer ne nchen na wo ma na update na wo to no so duane no. Wa be the trust na wie. Wa be the onua se o maame a wa friend ma o ye ma mpani a friend o maame papa eno ma mpani this type of enye sese bi so wo jimi o enye sese bi so wa say o but ahobrase no will give the another level of advantage when it comes to selling na. Se nipa no kra no wakọ ne nchen kra no na let me say wo na wo ton ade na obi aba wo nchen na konya ote so utimi kas oh me pa cho trase wo benu nsuo wo ma ni so wi afi na obusan sem pa cho die nema be na wo hia na me ntimi chirechire mu ne value ne boy ye ne value ni ade ansakra no ko ne bombo because remember value wo here no is more important than the money now we use at all. Because when you have something more variable, the price you are paying, bear in mind, say it's not enough, it's not sufficient because the value is more important than the money now will be to you. And until now, ubetimi akwa to book back one book. Ube read ye book ritimi challenge wa ma utimi nya business idea, business plan. Maybe book not on just 10 Ghana, 20 Ghana, 30 Ghana, 100 Ghana, 200 Ghana. Or they ever say, what to book no back 200 Ghana. Who read the book ni no? When your ideas, business ideas be 30. So what me set it be me no. Now what me a year. No. To come back to plantation, Maya adwene say ye program you are for 2026 you be rotate. Rotation will give you another advantage. Me fear. Say media banchia at a certain point, media beans banchina say. Beans, mean could diano be banchina say and say be me go to banchino so ebe hame. But many beans, a cycle. Time a day. Yet, in time of being 17 years, no bunch no society. Are you ready? Metime diem kruma, metime diem abanero pepper. All these things, all rotate, eboa ema conserve the land, eboa ema unya them cash flow na ye can de bia. Multiple source of income because you are not waiting for only one cross every time biano why ye rotation etimi buama wotinye sika eba on side. Harvest and legacy. Harvest no so say udiamu you have to know the time also ye o harvesting because emo udia na se through harvesting one harvesting in term the best you give you a friendly match. Obetu ani name no man no ma dey wo madi emo ni nyina. E basa na one wayo. One thing in terms so I was called the foam wo. Now yes a scary crow and answer what two ties. Now the pam insane no. O ton so no ya kasa fa ho how to sell like a pro nti kokohwe video no e wo ho and also how to sell wise. The best one as SOS so SOS in Quadia adding value to it, and this thing will be another topic maybe next week. You better not see any penny for here. Adding value every Friday biano your call life and until Yamin Shroud grateful say what say umre na what can I say from a chassis na bedu sabre edru emre amida was no subscribe mami ne like video no comment no mane nko so comment no so boa ma me hu se message na bae no ade a resonate something ama another point of view ebetimi aboa wo comment no eboa ema ye prepare more of it. Nyame shiraw senior akọ me bacho me makọ aba.
Aku just me Joseph. You say we have boko.
Nyame adom boko no bacho so e.
I has a dominant experience at the Shaka hobby.
Eme nyame ase. Me bacho eja abujanfo akọ farms ne kasa no. Se ye ote akọ farms ya na rabbitry farm consultation or TikTok or den otaoku chuku or Facebook page or mona monko ready monko follow no ena so YouTube mama in support no because every time they am o show up and mo so the ideas here the eba ti senior mpacho man enko medase.
Okay, aku just me that's in you may chere how they are my that na yeshia de addition de ade ba kwa bia make us ntwamu da nti da bia nde baba bia e foforo de mai
No correct.
na you may so yeshia ade about land preparation and I say how you be be farming smart na yet me feed Ghana send it here no anopai me brother a truck driver olodi ewo port ti obafie na anopai di nkoma and he made mention that Ghana has imported maize and soya beans from Malaysia. Maize and soya beans. Ghana imported maize and soya beans from Malaysia.
Oh, ayeka.
Na just as I am a honest, I cry mystery. How come say a tikrum had an 8 me importing maize? In this sense, no, the person can say either say farmers no a quadro or monthly and produce maize in my end, and now said the more producing the MP. Eba se saa no marketing kiti we no nyina beka bo madrum bia no na ya na ma amanfo nso ewura agric sector ni mu ana omo adwendwene ho mienu but lo and behold say yeni ayetimi akan ho bom ne ya produce no in numbers it will force them not to go and import. The only truth is that although we are producing but we are not able to meet the demand na a work room hanum no. Maybe let's say if we are to produce about 1 million metric ton of maize and more, na say you ni nyina wo hanum say de yehia no na ebe din say be importation no ebe kosoro sa o starting now highlight the government agenda say buffer stock ento maize ne ade a farmers no e produce no a good agenda from the government no but ya na me problem ni say ya bia ebe man is dey ni say ya be dru ho no na aye boachi be din ebi so kra ho no ma yetimi to all right o na say be betua farmers ne ka momanya ska san akọ the next season no akọ ye planting no na no so be problem enti anytime bia no sa lapses we no edrume bia na and I'm saying your program here say do na no as a bridge we and this no say nipa no go through this challenge kakra bi pe na wa 4D up osme tu kwan na woko enti ubon say da bia na number no eso 80 na demand no so production no so from anka say na me call asua de na obi frame me say land bi ho no memra mehwe 34-acre land a mo airton na ohwe the quality of the land proximity and other aspects like what they be judge land. Make sure that means Ghana indeed we have how do I call it? We are really blessed. Let me put it that way. Ghana, we are really blessed. Even cocoa, Crampton said family no be ma obi don't for aduane. Also, almost sa no man we or the mount odo a we are what or aduane if it's not na sa on ho. Enti obi ye cocoa kakra wo forest nim. Na no kwa na magya horom na ye ndo ho no. Se na esi aso no. Aja baja to meka.
Yeah, me tonka pacho what me kasa. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, cocoa no kra na omagya no wo forest nim a no one is taking care of it now. Se na esi aso no. Na I'm really the land is there and they are selling it. Two ways. If they had the means or they have the ideas to put it into use, anchor, they will put it into use. But because they don't have the means and other factors involved in almost one more time. Obia or Whisker, so better, over to me at 34-acre land. A share there, just 100 meters away from the share there town. 100 or 200 meters square from the roadside to land, probably be 100 or 150 meters away. You didn't come over actually proper on this one. Oh, you see, it is very, very important for us. You best start ama yeni about the agric sector anymore. That is what I highlight on. Now, ye bem na ye bem with knowledge, ye bem with understanding, ye bem with the technical know-how. Sani ebeya kakra na ye betumi aye no. Emmo ye kama ya bemu mu na ochina yetumi aye de chen saa. Wo bie ye ni time bi a ewose we di unsa ka product bi anase crop bi anytime enye favorable for you. Yes. Enti before so be wuram no, just seek the technical expertise and let's prepare to pay for the knowledge. Let's prepare to invest in our own self. Most of here na if someone go agree make a full now be so over consultation consultant or so maybe a 2,000 but maybe a 5,000 if I make them the consultant here then meet you a 5,000 brother sister, if it is worth it, go in for it because over here the ideas are odiwe wura adwuma na okoye over here so be ma helping hand be in terms of how to do it. So that's the kind of odi wura mu no. When it gets to the peak, now we'll harvest here. Ubenya Sasikana in excess. I was speaking to one of my senior colleagues in rabbitry. Now, as I say, because of rabbitry now for but consultation on consultation 2,000 cities. Consultation 2,000 cities, no, just 10 rabbits, 10 rabbits. I don't kind of meat rabbits, 10 rabbits, 2,000 no. If someone is buying breeding stock, 250 cities, 300 cities. And which matter even 7 crowd 2,000 no. But nipa never share sika na no over the knowledge in nipa ndebe man because what take time to build that knowledge. Some of us we don't do it that way. We have a way of doing it. But if nipa also share the effort or don't put it in the time or the share DNA experience now or Ghana ni all together no and also tua kakra no mfa knowledge in mouth sabi a wura mu a also so normal be a ordinary pem ya or face here also make heavy so that you have a smooth running farm. But you mudu do na yempe enunti sorry na me say me kodo banchi asasi bia no akodo banchi no so asasi won mu a because of the soil texture no grant a bro na odi be she form no e bi gonna heat wa nwenim e be she banche na de be hye honom no heat no ewo mu no ebetimi abro so ebewu entimi germinate obehia obi obema wo saa nimdie we nyinaa na odi akwakoye locality bia meme area hanuma meti sesi onya asase na also odi akakumba why lucky obetumi adu akakumba no. Now the fact is ensure how they location because of sending a hand city no would you grow or just one rain or human in because the river here or more than the river and the route in Tino little rains it overfloods and the area na cover no any height na a kodru no and as also be move about top and swimming count so I didn't say any because honum no so unya enough water. So ube here obia obema all these ideas. Obo se land ne da honum. Me ni ma baby a me ametwa grass de ma me rabbit ne ade. Obia ntimi cultivate land no. Because o cultivate ne nsu to ba ko pair. Wo adwuma wa ye nyina sei. But obi honum because land ne da honum na keke na odi mi kana akwakoye. Afei na insecurity. There was that one gentleman no your fish pond around. We advised him several times. Okoto fingerlings be gu mu na areni na flood no atwe fingerlings ne de omukọ. Oh yes, I bet 3 times I feel na be mabu ajai. But senka hyase no tie afutu a nipa bi di ma no a ka bi anko mbo sa aka no. Enti enne no yesua de no we are preparing ourselves into the next farming season. Bisa ho say fahin na opesa wo hye. De na opesa wo ye. Na de na opesa wo ye no wo ho nim de. De na wasua fa ho. Ahokyere ba kwan be na befa so abesi sa ahokyere na beba adwuma ne mu na no. Land acquisition wahwehwe baby asase ne wo. Wahwe ne bo obetumi lease anasa ye buying. Obu okrampo na someone will go for renting maybe or rented amount will be at 2-3 years. So 2-3 years no dey na betumi dey aya sika na dey rent ye no obetumi anya usika back wo moka. All these things come together and san na obe wuram a wawuram. Enti anwumre ye hwea de na de can dey say ye nyina ye moy homodin say de yesua no ye be kyerɛkyerɛ afoforo because now what Ghana needs now is this type of education and yet the British colonial education na ye kyerɛ ye man no school no here. This is the education we need, that seek for knowledge. Bible say buy wisdom, don't sell it. And now this wisdom is coming even for free. We are not even paying for it. So why don't we take advantage of this wisdom and then put it into practice for us to be able to create generational wealth? Cash flow is very, very important in your daily life. Flyer na me this Sunday when they say concerning the ways of making money in rabbitry.
Yeah.
If you look at all these things, people who say even if you are doing the rabbit alone, there's a channel you can make money day by day, even without selling rabbits. The same thing applies in other livestock, chicken, goats, and all those things. There's a channel, and on one now you, but to be baby every day because the droppings will be there, the feed will be there, and all those other aspects. So we crop farming so cassava na we kakra bi obetin the beans bi esi baby obetin the mako bi esi baby normal aka garden eggs. All these things will come together and then you will enjoy a successful agricultural tenure. Agriculture dominate also. I mean fancy na ye go so aye to us. Let us see.
Yo, ocean for aqua farms and the contribution, priceless contribution at the abre no. Utia now far away now so did you jumedia and I can say your voice matters. And your presence fuels the energy. Intiro muma ye momo den say waba ye mwakwaba. Ma ye hu comment section and say afin waba. Ma me hu baby awo because recently me tesh enya request in your maniema. But obi be busa me na me to na me this idea no. Ma me hu de wo ye me pa chew. Nye say bia me ni bre de wo ye but ma me hu because request ni taba. Obi here we say mehwam si da bi obi sise me wo cashew recently ye senior ba ko obusa ma yibe me yire fi me kra me o so me ma na answer me hwa ya na me hu nipa kra ibi wo nso me ka se kra na bi a ye mu bi eye bi but me hu ni ntino me ntimi ma patronize de wo ye enye se bi a mani si de wo ye so no you person me useful say be a message ni ba wo so de wo tie no obetim de wo ye. By the way, momo me mesrɛ mo ada obi a wo ye nipa 10 ene ye na ye wo chire so mesrɛ mo nyina momo me na ye na ye senior Rashid ye na nase because wa mame me nsaka 2 euros a show chire ma say ena mo hu no screen so no nti senior Rashid nyame nhyira inshallah we will make money and inshallah sa 2 euro no it will be multiplied and yes multiply nko why a seed and a wadua no and this seed I know say the time will come you reap and reap and reap and reap and reap more than what you have sown inti me money how say the would buy any ketwa bi a seed and the seed be and every seed be has a potential because udua cocoa the one seed in a dear cocoa but did 15 or 20 years in the every year beyond see and 2 seasons cocoa dia so I mean shrap me that say ebushafo moma yento aso nene ye wo ye nua be ma wota nante pa wo yukuani but eduru bi am say ne kua na oja to ebi no nante pa impuntio sabra obi a me di wo be ba no sabra impuntio fans Mr. Obomodian so bra na memfa line ma ye beto aso ba Mr. Bra na wa ba beta echi na memfa line ma Mr. Senior opemu obeni mbache mu akwa ba.
Yeah, boss. Apom to say.
Nyamia do mbache boko na mbache onso
Nyamia do me chia na etiefo ne na gusuafo machia mu nyina.
Ye nyina.
My voice no okay.
Yeah, try because I take okakre but try ma me had this say.
Okay. How far?
Pacheko.
Et say.
Nyamia do say ye call.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
okay. Well, yeah, boko kakra adwuma de yenenam adwuma nso. And de me ya na mse metin afie ni me tifie adwuma de ma me mbra na ja me so me besua ade. Good topics na say o de ba me hu ya nze bia me take last week me try say me entabana I think say me late.
okay.
So one thing I mean want to say I'll say your knowledge becomes inheritance. So inti the unim wo kuamu no as a farmer no inheritance grade in the treat the same a japade.
Yeah.
Na nimdeɛ bɛn na wo kuamu a ebetuma yɛ japade ama yɛn. Di sɛ wahye wafuo saa sorry a wahye wafuo unim season a wodidua wo nuaba sɛ enye japade papa because we trade the next generation. It is a betu bibi na ye nananom no mu ye practices bi na enye a adan ye da so to aso ye so say sa ade na wo ye no enuaba no onya no se ne wo se onya ontimi nton ne nuaba no oto a ne nsuaba ba be fa no adan na ugusu na wo ye saa de na wo na nanom ye no wusu nim se enye good inheritance enye japade papa adan na ugusu ye enti obusa ho se amanfo enye nimdi a eye a wo mu kire a that is where was also focus your attention na wo say practices na waso mu that na ema wundi yi no a ye bu se kura no eye umu a mu ye fi na yekua umu a mu nima de na yekua ba yesu enim se nya sa na te so no nimde be na wo sua a so betimi de agya the next generation ebema kua nso abeye attractive na sexy because me hear recently Ghana job pool offer nipa thousands, hundreds of thousands on kola upese omo kodi soldier ni police and to kwa be na Ghana ye kwa amanfo aso mu bebrebe omo kodi soldier obe go through the line no bebre wa ansase eni mfuo ewo ho and so omo eja the inheritance na ye jama omo no omo eja na omo nam ena omo pe office adwuma anase soldier adwuma na soldier adwuma na office adwuma na ade enfa so be pa na omo ni sen pa na obenya efiri mu now so unim wa so unim na enti no omo aya aban adwuma no ebesi ne ebia 20 years 30 years 40 years no ede pa no metimi di aban adwuma no aye ewo mabusuam anase o mabrabom because obitimi wa aban adwuma mu na okọ pension na osreska se senate entua ne ka na oni hwe meanwhile ne bia omu wo asase so chain here and they are starting okay about 1 acre project, just 1 acre no bi omu wa asase hundreds of acres and so ne come no ne hia no because akoye adwuma no for say ono de kua no ense no you know topic you know maybe there I look it from angles yeah now to say why you rotate why you should rotate land, you know, how to save seeds, how to market produce, you know, so our program away ne yenya nyamiadom ye wo platform so anasi betie nyina no there was some form of knowledge a modern world send we are say you know your internet, your mobile phone, you know, your gadgets. And yet, I no crowd yen ruhoye. O de sa na ma ewe nyina no. And obi atimi ko Google, yetimi ko YouTube. Yetimi research information to do the what's here there. The information be na o research about 1 acre project. Many it was started is here na me ball me input your friend say Ghana seasons. So me import to Ghana seasons. A bit my off a little bit, but me major seasons Ghana rainfall pattern Ghana March to July and September to November. It semi could be a crop beer. I can plot it in this molding machines I want, fan say chat GPT ni Google ni ade. A bit me plot amount. Na a group of a name a bit me dua. Na a raising tea also dua at that time. A bit me break the cost down to the city. A bit me my rotational every time biano sika beba obotom because undua ade baako. A bit my how I'll be divided land into be a 4 sections. Sad we can attend here Mr. Felix Ayeda. Audia we were hana into we corner in Kuma Kwana Mekuba and Meku through Hana and Livy your friend is a cabbage nominates our lettuce near the contum renis animal. You turn all year round. It's marketing. We are care about marketing, you know. It was here taking advantage of the ebe boya ma adwuma na easy ama yen a ye benye sika free mu because we have to get to a point ka say ode practical problem na de beba na de ay case study na yesua se mi nua ba ye osi oye rabbit ba kire point see e kwa of us oton okay why so na ye lettuce why so na ye onion why na ye tomatoes farm ne to ho now kire yen de wo ye e kwan be na afa so o making faso e de na wo ye ne yesu free mu ho. Those are the inheritance that we need because every day beyond ye nyina ye be ka say ye plotting numbers in na ya planners to say ya ma lectures say but practically you know say yentina handcheck rana e baba say second year na ebe kuma say third year na ebe kuma again why year and again e betimi akere practically how be betimi afa no be betimi ade aye bibi because every day bia na ebe Ghana man phone him say rain pattern e be etimi starting March around this time e ko December harmattan no be dry so we have to know the patterns nima e wo see dua udua out the that ben now starting harvesting o dey come market dey in the sea o the pictures abre ye hu say nima e ko so okay minia we so ye we so grass cutter we so ye near the building near ye put in say your database ni ye nua we near wo nantwie die ni aponche die ni enkoko die ni nkusua bibia ye bia no we have to be able to document them and move on to the next stage ebema a confidence to do no that is what we need because end of the day will be anywhere or your farm now and you scan or pay the money aspect is part of it because who to me can't tell me say Ghana kwa kokra eburu free another country na obi so ado eburu yento obi so wo yen kuko onye eburu enfa nye so until say there are so much things are not organized the entire me person me can buy asem no because poultry farmer so omu nya aduane e man kuko nti omu poultry dey go down obi so ado eburu ye nto eburu no gu ho obi so adua mo ye but these products nso na dey ye emo aduane so where is the connection so soybeans ni o se ye nto say it doesn't make sense. It doesn't really make sense to us. You know, boss, nipa wechre, yetechre, you know, it's a big topic, but we like it. Say your bedroom drinks any alcanano, your beshi and your fat drink. Near who there was here when it comes to this farming projects. Now, you have an idea who I should. That's it.
Okay.
Let me take
you. And so that's your Michelle. Normally in Kaupenica say we are anchor.
Oh, the freezer now.
nanke no nanke yakrosu but and the open the beche because any the more the beche because you will be so e wachira e say ye mom kasa say they say now before say make us me pacho safe na wa ba be share video na nyame sure say wa kreke o video so wa ba ye mo akwa misra wo hwase ye ho like video no mame subscribe wo wie so a adoma bi wo ho be bi wo ho te say the school be no notification mia so ebe bie page bi ma na ye all notification wa wie we nyina wie no the last one share video ma obi a oni no de op na ni je fa me ho anaso wo pese wo fa me mo because who was information we now the share farmer see say 10 years in ebe take you this information no ebe ma wa dey wa gain main can we because of say because minimum say utie video here information a woman over apply and when you apply the knowledge na a believe me, I'm not insulting anybody, but ignorance way no a cost too much than you can imagine. What you don't know no so who ye bibi na de na wo ye no wonni knowledge na to the sense say de wo ye no etimi cost too much it's a idea the 1 hour journey a utimi take be 3 hours it say the wo from Kumasi to Accra na wonim kwan no wo beto ton monchinkan we wura ba bia kopim so beduru Kumasi na atake we but you nim kwan de wo si so no ko iti moment aso senior na o hwe land for you know ko for the eastern region no Mr. ya na wa maili me na yakasa from there Mr. mami hu baby a wo ni utie free adenti na mpese me say me guso am yebusa so many yi na eba request na eba obi bebusa wo obi se me obi enano na ye nua ba ko pe habanero pepper believe me eba asa na me nkai kra bio say ye nua impuntu farms kra ye habanero pepper ene oposu on Facebook na ma me de besi majum si ye wa hwe o enti mesere wada mami hu de wo ye mami hu de wo ye na beboa mami hu ba bia wo wo eli a wo Ghana and outside ba bia wo na beboa one day also so odie ebeba me da se impuntu farms abuja penny
Eja.
okay ni me mo yiko
Yeah, Eja.
me mo kwa ba so
Yeah, Eja.
okay Mr. Mami one just say pe abuja for Mr. Menu ne kasa ya no nyame ya aduma bronya eba bronya ba 30 December na eba me srewada emponche bia hodo bia ohia bia no fa phone no frɛ LVJ Mr. Menu ohia ne number frɛ me hwehwɛ me email ne da ho no me contact email da ho no send me message na me fa Mr. Menu number ma ne ko gye emponche dodo bia ohia bia December we die aponche anasa danko enua ne da so me da wase uwie a mpuntu farms se wo de abanelo pepe be de ebe ma na wo de ede wo de edi ubronya mpuntu mbache mane nko me da ase sin ya mbache otimi ka mpuntu farms okay uba uye oka utimi uba na wa ma onaso bebi mic na me de ama wo nti me da ase ebusuafo se de misika no nyame ya adom a mesrem ada every Tuesday me pese me bo mo a moye dwumadie na mo a mutie SOS no even so wontie SOS kwa no na wo ya ade e beboa o man Ghana e di emfaso beba o man Ghana ma me hu greedy regulations na eda your Facebook page no so no ma mediasi no ready we a na se wo ya agree a ma me hu na ye mo wo so dwumadie na wo die no so de edero and one said the bay will be as so dwumadie bekoso mpuntu mbacha otimi nka otimi kasa okay Obeni Ejadu Ebusia from Bacha Botiminka, Sabotiminka Manu comment section, same said way.
Yeah, Tonka.
Ah, okay. Ejadu Bachotiminka. Okay. Iti me pomacho ye train Ejadu anase mpunti ofam se said na mesika no. Mr. Wada. I didn't tell ye many gise anase many brese ye babo ye niema ho dewo. If we say woko Jews for ho Jews for wade bi a omu dwumadi bi a obi bie die no omu di nkan edi omu dwa ansana omu sika ye de akọ outside ansana Jew ni be yi ni sika de akọ outside akọtọ ade that means say ade no ni krom ni bi nye bi. But as you can see, you know, Mr. Menu kan ebro ho asem akọ farms the submission by say onua oye adwuma o habo kire say yakofa grains from Malaysia omo abie o omo na beje ye palm oil seed ekoye omo aba ye the top of palm oil production enei omo na ebe sopra ye bro abrayen so yensa ase ye dey bo atadwe hopeful say yen kotrase ema yensa ase ne nsei ema yade ema na fa ewia yakwakọ asori dem akobọ mpa ye say brade nsa yale abraye ani kreti ye ho yale. I hope because enye basa de ne na ade mfa ncheme okay we dey mfansi ya ejedum bache wotimi kasa say wotimi kan because enanu bi postu yi say ya nkasa ye de ignorance essay yensa ase wie ignorance we enye say ye timdidi o ade a wonim no ene ye kan sa oh enti say ya nkasa ye de sa de we essay yensa ase wie na ye wie na ekreti yare ma ene wie ne beba kogina so dem afa ay fasting abom pa ye say brade nsa yare de a that means say
Well, and Sana Jedu Babano.
yeah.
So, but one thing I was say, yeah, you want to say, also be able to say, who dear, who followers. Me who be a see or use skinny, and that's all your before only ni pedinity. It you know, say family no afana government no whatever be a na omumwa o ma unko anymore. Most people so I mean him say they don't really rely on the government.
Yeah.
Get anything because big business people don't care about say economy thing and as economy because those things come and go all the time. It even recorded back in the books of the Bibles, Christ say in farming time no be your default. No be your default. It also no the factory your money may say look may your farm in such a way say who walk on land the year and say may make sure say farming na me my yes so successful woman I'm a my your default say when you be brace also be farming nibi. One thing I mean who farming you say you need good role models or portray say good farmers with resources any skill. So I was saying admit say obiatinu because another year where you come and say obi enye sika obi apese odesie on pese amanfo be hu but me nim kofo a omu die o farming mu pa anka ebetwi nipa bebre di omochi ana obi akwa adose nko no so be farming ni bi because when the betimi aka say o equity despite sika free need fufu mu and I say nchine mu But you know, a idea or free farming. This for the day, cocoyam, friends, plantain. And you create a create or the yen or the niska. And then here now, the cool we are seeing, unya need for funibi, a box. Or the extra value at so. But a body, oh, it was a create duma. So we have people that almost farming, but they don't portray farming no my who say farming is cow. It's yes so say yes yeah. Forget about say I'm buying the left and right no more kaboma. Only no need to I'm saying no. It's I dream through almost. But all farming will remember. You have to take it now. This as a farming way, no. It was send me na me year default to set example now. Man follow me. No one say yes. This project, no, sika wom, and you get people following you because being called baby on the phobia only interact and also only dependent. You show me so be this who scan out the see and I pass a man for be home. You know, but at the my year, I made them legal means, genuine means there. You know, I don't care what you think about me. I'll tell you, say yes, me the fool, but me the fool. Super. And then these things, no, free. Then I know mutin besisi dan abrosan transport bantamane Kumasi area ho nyina ko she kure bi ase no akodo owo laborers no do no mu let me see dan and there will be see now how many half buildings aka project aka am for tomu dan almost every day tete no yenye sa because they had money through farming, you know. So me no me team Mr. Bean and say na me customer drina kwa na me kai send ya me nana to be cover laborers obi etu almost simple as no do to mu teku ye to need teku obi e pay laborers me cover me pay baby etu teku. So I realized say my granddad had money but he never portrayed it because then na umaye be say over 12 so na omuntimi enye adwuma wo farm this all high laborers the car be si wo no ma be ye adwuma be tiku kwa be boku kwa be so they had money. So that is where there was a train adwene see amount for so say look there was a team show farming sika wum obi ayo sika wum but they don't really show it for us to see. Then from there no so obi timi afa ye board there I need for also obi timi afa banche the IBB obi timi afa nkate the IBB the added value near the Korea nyina na ye ton for people to say they do about you can tell me which way.
That's it. But who say Drew maybe that was so passion now, but say unya krana. Ajadu. Oh, Penny. Osi abofra. Yeah,
and then Friday they may even like umbra, may even like.
Ebusiafo enti sedie yem sedebe ejadu entimi enti no nya ye di ba besi ye di kwawe meda obi bia obaye ase starting from wa wo comment ye ne wa an comment wa baba be program na chire boa wo show up na wo so be share wo di wa idea by impunto nyame shira say obaye na wantimi ankasa still but wo try minim say network na ye but wa baba ki die me pese e bese dinko because nanti akonanti e sa unkuru akwantu na ofa nyina no mi huniema bi e wo sa akwantu no me pese wo di update so bebre wo sa e hopa nyame shira na dwuma de wodi enso no awrade mo ahoden ne tokoso na omanga na hia wonso so ye de omuwa na wo ye no wodi dwuma mo waya de ebusianfo nyame aduma Tuesday market day life SOS market day life fa dwuma de wodi no fa bra But the first of all, me person who read the regulations na ma post to SOS page, Facebook page, so no, my local app into Udra so I will be read the regulations, who accept the regulations na come with your offer, accept the value, and nothing else. Umpe we na pedi. Mumayen hwese yensase no eduru ebi kwa wo de aburo da hokra na efifi abranchefo. That means say Ghana or my Ghana nyame hira. Enti mumayen yusu sa de no na yemfa nye dai. Yemfa build up. Na si ye kabo mu se ya. Ini ye kabo mu se ya. Edin say enframa obetima famu. Na oye dai obetiti ntem. All this and ebetimi dia building. Onyame hira se wase umre. Ade a mesron se de watie bia anso no faye adwuma. Apply it. Se won kai ni nyina sa hwe video ni bio. Take your pen and paper. Building systems is what we need to create a generational wealth. Before you can create an asset, it's from the system. Before you can get a cash flow, it's from the system. Before you can get multiple sources of income, it's always from the systems. So don't just farm with your catras, but farm with the knowledge now from SOS Entrepreneur Hub. Never would dear would also ever count. Let us join our strengths and force and mind together and focus on our aim. Operation Feed Ghana. Together, we move, we stand, and we will pursue, and we will overcome and conquer every place that we need to conquer. Unyamishirao. Senior Rashid, the seed that you sow today, and yet the tree of life, Emma Onobushia. Medasi. Monko na mkoshe videos, 1 acre example, and last week, a week yesimon, me post 3 minutes video, Kokoshe the example of how you can get a 1 acre farmer, ubetimenya the profitable also. Ukohwa ubehu a 1 acre farm and kuko any nemanemina also. God bless you. Bye. Wow, pesa oni edin komonso link in da ho. Wutimi fa